I provided you with the person who is in charge.
Let's go.
Nope, you're staying here.
No, I'm
You're staying here.
Oh, goddamn hole. Let me go. My guy. Really?
So, yes, you are.
Oh my God.
You your pants.
Yeah.
I am not cooperating. I want all of you off the property, and I'm telling her that. Okay, here's the rest. No, baby, stay.
It's often the people who are the most ignorant of the law who think they're above it. More often than not, their arrogant nature makes them exceptionally difficult to deal with. And when they push the cops too far, we get lots of satisfying cases of instant karma caught on camera.
I'm in my house, God.
I don't care.
What do you
Sit
mean
in
you don't
your
care?
car.
I mean, why are you gonna be so mean?
Why are you not listening?
I'm in my fucking house. I own this place.
Put your hands behind your back.
On the 14th of April, 2025, an officer pulled a suspect over for committing a U-turn and having obstructed license plates. All the officer wanted to do was give the man a warning. The suspect, however, let his ego get the best of him, turning what should have been a routine stop into something much more serious.
Sit in your car. Get back in your car. Get in your car.
I live here. This is my house.
Okay, get in your car. I stopped you.
Why?
Because I pulled you over. Get back in your car.
I cleaned the whole freaking
fine.
neighborhood. That was
Get back
gonna
in the
call
car.
Luke. I did good job I made over there.
Okay, sit in the car, please.
In 82nd Avenue. I just cleaned the whole thing.
I'm not going to stand here and debate with you. You either get in your car, I put you in handcuffs, or put you in my car. What you want to
Are you
do?
kidding me? I'm in my freaking house.
I don't care where you're at. Sit in your
You gotta
car.
put a handcuff. My whole life, I never had a handcuff for my whole freaking life. I've been doing police work all
Get
my
back in your
life.
car. Sit in your car. If you've been doing police work, then you should understand what you need to do.
The man argued that he was on his property and that the officer had no right to pull him over. When asked for his license, instead of just handing it over, the man took out his phone and tried to call somebody he knew on the force.
You are causing the issue, not me, because you don't want to listen.
I listened. I said, relax. I said,
Give me your registration and trying to quit calling people, and you'll make this go a lot simpler.
Jesus Christ, I swear to God. I just finished.
I don't care, sir.
I just
give me your
out
registration.
Of my freaking property.
That's
fine.
fine.
Then I was gonna go look.
And I pulled you over
I'm
for a
gonna save a
lawful
life
reason.
in a fucking corner. You know how many accidents on that corner? I live here and I own that property. You know how many accidents every fucking couple of weeks?
Okay.
I went over
Put
there.
your foot in the car.
What do you want me to do?
Nope, you're gonna get tickets for it. Just sit in your car. Don't get out.
Hold on.
Nope.
As the officer walked back to his cruiser to write the citation, to no one's surprise, the man got out of his vehicle again, completely ignoring the officer's orders to remain seated. He would have been lucky to get a citation, but right about now, he was about to face something much more harsh.
What did I just say? Sit in your car and quit getting out walking around.
I'm in my house, God.
I don't care.
What do you
Sit
mean
in
you don't
your
care?
car.
I mean, why are you gonna be so mean?
Why are you not listening?
I'm in my fucking house. I own this place.
Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, get me. Get out of here.
Get out of the car now.
The is the matter with you? What's the matter with you?
Get out of the car.
Why you acting like that?
Get out.
Why you acting like that?
No. You want to get tased? Get out of the car. Put your hands behind your back
Can you
right
get
now.
over here?
Put your hands behind your back.
Come on.
Or you're gonna get tased. Put your hands
Relax,
back.
man. I own
Then
this
do what I
car.
tell you to do.
Okay, go
I'm gonna
relax.
tase you right now.
I'm 70 years
Turn
old.
around. Okay. Then turn around. Put
Can
your
you
hands behind your
relax,
back.
please?
Put your hands behind your back.
Jesus, nobody ever
Put your hands behind your back.
God, oh my God, I can't believe you. I swear. Why you acting like that?
Because you don't listen, sir.
I never been caught for my whole fucking life.
You're resisting me. Stop.
But what I do, goddamn, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong. God damn it. Can you call my wife, please?
I'm done.
You make him too tired. I'm claustrophobic. You're gonna fucking me, God damn it.
The man was very angry, and while he continued to protest how he'd been treated, he was escorted to a cruiser and placed in the back. If he'd just followed the officer's orders from the get-go, by now, he would have been well on his way. Shortly thereafter, the man's wife arrived on scene.
You need to tell him to calm down before I continue charging him with more.
I will. He's not a man to cause trouble.
Well, he just got completely out of control, and all I needed him was to be calm.
He can't breathe.
Nope, do not open that door.
God damn, I can't breathe to put the air conditioner down. You f***ing me, you son of a
It's nowhere.
You don't know who I am. You drive me
Is air
crazy.
conditioning on in there?
Michelle.
Joe, okay, calm down.
God damn it, this
Calm-
I
stop
never been
now.
arrested all my life.
I know.
I can't breathe.
I still.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I swear to God, I
Don't
can't
keep
breathe.
yelling. Don't keep yelling.
Look at that.
Are those handcuffs too tight on
They're
him?
not too
I
tight.
can't
If
breathe.
he can't breathe,
God
please do
damn it.
What can he? He's screaming and yelling. He can breathe. He needs to calm down and
Shut
breathe.
the f***ing gun off. You f***ing me. You I gotta turn your ass in. I
This
gotta
is
call
exactly
Luke,
what I dealt
John
with.
McNeil.
His wife Michelle was right to be concerned. If he kept screaming like that, he was going to give himself a heart attack or worse. But it wasn't the officer's fault. Just because you're screaming and throwing a temper tantrum doesn't mean the cops have to let you go. That's not how it works.
You have been out of control since the minute I stopped you.
Everybody knows me. And this
I don't know you. Okay.
I
And I
own
don't know.
2,000 acres over here, goddamn. I
Okay.
own the whole f***ing street. I told you, call up Luke.
I don't do that, sir. That's not how
John
this
McNeil.
works.
Everybody knows me. All the police know me. You don't know me. Everybody knows me. Goddamn it. Everybody knows me.
Sir, the air conditioning's on. If the windows are down, it's not going to get cool in here.
Give me my game.
Catch your breath before you choke on it.
I can't
Okay?
breathe.
I don't need you
I
choking in the
can't
back of
breathe.
the car on some water.
You know, I'm 7 years old and nobody ever handcuffed my whole all I've been doing is good thing.
You're too worried about something that was a minor thing.
You got the wrong guy, man. You got
I pulled you over,
don't
sir.
know who I am. You don't know. I've been doing so much police work. I help everybody out. I know the captain in West Palm Beach, and you come in and just roughing me up. Why are you roughing me up?
The officer told his wife why he pulled the man over. You'd think she would have apologized for his attitude and asked how she could help. Instead, she made excuses for him, saying he didn't understand he had to follow orders because, after all, he was on his own property.
Turn my lights on, I pull behind him. He immediately gets out of the car and starts coming towards me. I tell him to stop.
Because it's his-
Listen, doesn't make any
because
difference
it's
if it's
your
your property.
property.
Hey, ma'am, you got to listen to me.
didn't think-
You had to listen to me.
He
Okay,
didn't
stop.
think. He didn't
Listen.
think, you know.
If you get pulled over at your house, it does not give you the right to get out of your car and do whatever you want to do.
We don't know that. You know, we're
You should know that.
citizens. We
Okay.
don't know that.
When the police
you're
tells
at
you
your
to do
house,
something, you
we
need to
don't
do it.
know. I guess he was already out and he didn't know.
I tell him to stop and get back in his car. I've already told him 2 times if he doesn't sit in the car and stay, because I'm here by myself, he's going to go in handcuffs in the back of this car. And he refused to listen to what I told him to do. I told him to get in the car. Then I told him to get out of the car, and I was going to put him in handcuffs because he started yelling and screaming at me again. So when I went to grab him and put him in handcuffs, he starts pushing and pulling against me. So then I took my taser out and I told him I was going to tase him if he didn't listen, and he decided he wanted to listen because he didn't want to get tased. And all he wants to continue doing is telling me he's an old man, he's doing his work, he's helping the police and all this. And all I wanted him to do was listen and behave, but he can't do that.
The officer told Michelle that he could charge her husband with felony battery on a law enforcement officer. But since he was in an understanding mood, he was only going to charge him with misdemeanor resisting arrest. This guy was lucky. There are plenty of cops out there who wouldn't have been so lenient.
I'm not going to charge him for pushing me and give him a felony because he's upset and out of control. And I can understand, but when he deals with law enforcement, he can't yell and scream at me, especially when everything dictates that he's possibly committing a crime to me. And I have no proof of anything that he is here and lawfully allowed to be here. But yelling and screaming doesn't get us sick. If he talked to you like you're talking right now, this is as simple as it would have been.
Right.
But he escalated
I
it
understand.
way above and beyond. You saw how he was when I brought you up to the car.
He was very upset.
Yelling and
I
screaming.
know,
And
I
that's
know.
how he was from the minute I stopped him. How am I going to respond? Do you think I'm going to be, oh, please, sir, please, sir? That's not my job.
I
Okay.
know. But I know where you're coming from. My father was police officer in Jersey City, New Jersey.
And I can,
for
and your dad was a police
good
officer
number
way
of
back in
years.
the day.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, if your husband would have did what he did back in the day to your dad would have beat him to a pulp right here next to this car. I guarantee, I will promise you 10,000%, because my dad was a cop here back in the 80s and I know how it happened.
Like we said before, he was lucky the officer was going to take it easy on him. People who act the way he did normally don't get the same leniency. At that point, the best thing he and his wife could do was cooperate and do what they were told.
All right, ma'am. Well, you can call Sergeant Keppel back. He said just to call him when I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and get him. I'm not going to write him any tickets for anything. Okay. So I know
I'd
this is
rather
your
you
property.
write him a ticket and
Well,
let him
unfortunately,
come
because I
home.
put my hands on him, he has to go to jail. Okay. I cannot do it because if he's injured or anything else
What
happens,
happens?
he'll have a bond here in a little while.
What happens now then?
So all I'm going to do is charge him with resisting without violence. Okay. I mean, I could charge him with resisting with violence, which is a felony, but I'm not going to even charge him with that. I'm literally cutting him multiple breaks. I could charge him with resisting with violence because he pushed me, when he pushed me back.
What do you mean that he's going to jail?
He's going to jail for resisting.
Is he going to be able to come out today?
Yes. He'll have a bond. His
We've
bond will be
never seen anything
His
like
bond
this
will be
before.
$500. They just have to book him in, and I have to finish my paperwork. Okay. All right, sir. I'm gonna give you a couple more drinks of water. Okay.
I can't stay like this. My arm.
Okay. Listen.
I'm not used to
take
it.
a drink, or I'm gonna put it back to her.
Give me the whole thing. I'm done of thirst. I had no water.
This is what you get. Okay. I'm trying not to drown you.
You could give him.
No, ma'am. I'm not gonna sit here and keep pouring water in his mouth. Okay.
No.
Say goodbye.
Even though the officer cut him some slack and didn't charge the man with battery on a law enforcement officer, the man continued to be ungrateful. Maybe the cop should have upgraded the charge to a felony after all. On the 26th of May, 2024, a police officer was dispatched to a Starbucks after reports that a customer was causing a scene and being unruly. When the officer arrived on scene, he was greeted by an employee who pointed him in the right direction toward the suspect.
Should I leave? And alright,
Oh, I'm on the phone with corporate,
that's okay.
and I would like my refund.
I can't make them give you a refund.
Oh, yes, they can. They already
But
told
you're
me.
gonna have to leave there once a week.
Give me my refund because I never had a problem.
I understand. Like that sucks when you have the issues with them. Like just like hotels when they kick people out and stuff, but we can't force
I
people.
paid my money and I would like my refund. And I'm asking you nicely,
I
can you
know.
tell me give me my refund?
I'm telling you right now.
But I'm on the phone with corporate.
Like, you can be, but they want you to leave. So
I'm not leaving
So
until
this
they
is
give
what
me
can
my
happen.
money.
This is what can happen.
Okay.
All I gotta
Go right
do is
ahead.
I'm gonna go out there and put in a citation, and then when you don't
Do it right
leave,
what you have to
you're
do.
gonna get arrested.
You're not
For
going to arrest
trespassing,
me.
yes.
You're going to give me a refund nicely because I asked for one and your
Let me see
people
your
right there.
identification.
Oh, I don't have it.
Right off the bat, she was being confrontational. Like the officer tried telling her, there was a simple solution. She was already on the phone with corporate, and if she wanted a refund, all she had to do was step outside and continue the phone call. But being a Karen, she had other ideas.
But you gotta go.
After they give me my refund,
Listen, I
I'm
can't
sitting right here and you're sitting right here. Why can't you just get my refund?
Because this is a civil matter.
I need my refund.
You're not getting your refund from us. We can't do that. You have to get
And
it
how
from
is that?
corporate.
No, I can get it from them. I never had a problem here. I've been coming for
Hey,
3 years.
see, she doesn't want to identify. She doesn't want to leave. See if they got a name like on a card she used or something.
Yes, sir.
All right, you still have to go out here.
You can get your hand on my face.
All right, so listen up. So here's the deal. When the manager comes out and says you got to go, I'd really like you to leave. If you don't want to leave, we're going to arrest you.
Can you please get out of my face?
Well, I'm just telling you what your options are.
And I asked for a refund.
Okay, I hear you. I heard you. You've heard me all 3 times I told
And
you.
I heard you every time you told
As
me.
soon as the manager comes, then we're going to arrest you if you don't leave. You got about a minute.
To make matters worse, the woman's child was with her, witnessing every ridiculous move. Soon thereafter, more officers arrived, and with confirmation from management that they indeed wanted her out of there, the officers here gave her one final warning.
I just want to tell you 100% do I want to do this for the last chance.
I'm talking to him now.
I got you. You're going to leave or you're getting arrested.
I'm not talking to him.
So here's the deal. They don't want you on the property anymore.
Where's the lady that said she don't want me on the property?
The manager
Yeah,
said
because they
that.
told me to get her name too.
Okay, so
When you give
So
me her
hold on
name-
a second. Let me
Okay.
explain it.
That's fine.
With management not wanting you on the property, they have the right to ask you to leave.
And I also have the right to
at that
get
point,
the
at that
name.
point in time,
Corporate told me to get the name. So before I can know who it was, they sat there and had called you guys.
so let's slow down a little bit.
Okay.
Whenever management asks someone to leave, it does become trespassing
She's
at that
not a
point.
manager though.
Anyone who is an employee here has the right to ask you to
Just
leave.
said manager, and she's not a manager. So what is her name? And then I will leave. I already talked to corporate, and they said get her name. You're constantly keep getting in my face, and I don't want to
You're
talk
about to get arrested.
I don't want to
You're
talk
about to go to jail.
I don't want to talk I'm not going to.
Oh, you?
I asked you nicely, can you please give me her name so I can leave? I will leave after I get her name so I can let corporate know.
She had every right to dispute the order and ask for a refund. However, at this point, she wasn't allowed to do that from inside the store because she'd already been trespassed by the police. That being said, they were still trying to work with her, and the officer agreed to ask the manager if she was willing to give the woman her name.
That was not the manager that came. She just came.
She
That
is the
other
one who is in
lady,
charge.
She was not here though. You're lying and so are they.
I'm not lying. It's all on body
That is
camera.
not her name. And you can look on the
Okay.
camera and see that was not her name.
All right,
That was not
so
her name.
here's the deal. I provided you with the person who is in charge.
Let's go.
Nope, you're staying here.
No, I'm not. Grab
You're
my
staying
damn
here.
form. goddamn arm. Let me go. Ow. Let me go.
Give me your hand.
Bill, let me go. Nah, record, Bill. Record, Bill. Record your Scott. I am. Let me go.
Grab me.
Go.
Oh, mother.
You get that my
Here.
Get off me.
You want to get fucking tased?
Get the off.
Well, that escalated quickly, and sadly for her, it was completely pointless. It says a lot about her personality that she made such a huge scene right in front of her child. Finally, after a lengthy struggle on the ground, the officers finally managed to get the handcuffs on her.
Stay back there right now.
You gotta get my
I don't care. Shut up.
You shut up. Call your dad.
135 on the custody.
Call your dad. Hurry up.
That's yours.
Tell them to hurry up. Get off me so I can get up. No, man. Get off my back. Did you just lean on me to get up?
Stay down right now.
Get off of me. And I said I can't breathe. Get off.
So you're ready to get up. You're saying.
And I just said, let me up.
And sit up.
The child involved was clearly shaken, and who could blame her? Her mother had just been wrestled to the ground and was kicking and screaming as the cops put her in handcuffs. However, it was by no means the officer's fault.
I can't wait for you motherfuckers to get fired from your job. Get the f away from me until I calm down.
Code 1 right now.
Come here and come grab my phone.
We'll wait.
Hey, can you come grab my phone so I can call a friend? Come here so Eric can come and get you. Hurry, come and get my phone so I can give you the damn number. Come and get my phone. I will give it to her. Please don't touch me.
Wait over there. Wait over there.
Can you please come and get my phone? What's your name? Shatavia. She'll know when you call. Get out of my f***ing way. Hurry up and call. Let's see. Quentin, please come and get me and my kids. If you don't get away from my phone.
I can do what I want right now. You're under arrest.
And I'm trying to
Do you understand me? You're under arrest.
Like I said,
I've been nice with you this whole time.
Yeah, and you got rude when he came out. I'm at Starbucks in O'Fallon, and these threw me on the ground.
She kept complaining about her refund as she sat there handcuffed on the concrete. According to her, she'd done nothing wrong, and the cops just ambushed her, and she was thrown to the ground for no reason. Shortly after, her brother showed up and demanded some answers.
Stay over here. Don't go over there. Stay here.
I want to know.
I'm going to tell you what's going on. She's being arrested.
For what?
So first of all she had to leave was leave the store. She didn't want to leave. She wanted to identify. Then she resisted arrest. And then what she did here, she didn't find me right. Either way, she's going to jail. She's waiting for somebody to pick her
He's
kid.
trying to get in your face. He's lying. I never resisted arrest. I came out the door, and I walked out, and I told let's go. Then the two right there threw me on the ground. Exactly.
We got one on the way to search her. She's still going. She's still going to jail.
He lying.
When the woman told the story, she of course left out some important details. She conveniently skipped over the part where she had multiple chances to leave on her own and then dumped her drink on the floor while pushing past the officers and refusing to follow their direct orders.
I gave her more than enough time to leave. I checked 3 times with the employees, said if you want her gone, if she won't leave, we're going to arrest her. And she refused to leave, and then she threw her drink on the other officer.
That must have been
That's 2 different charges she's got right now. She threw that drink on the other officer, and she refused to leave. Charge, I already told her at least 5 times, if you don't leave right now, you're getting arrested. And she said, you're not arresting me. And she stayed. So she's on the phone. I got you. But I've explained the situation enough times. So.
But I feel like that whole like a drink.
The brother claimed it was police brutality, and nothing the officer could say was going to change the man's mind. Out front, the woman continued complaining while the cops discussed her charges.
So here's the other thing. I probably gave, I'm telling you, ask him, I probably gave her 10 times. I was like, just leave. And then I made them confirm 3 times that she's gonna get arrested. She's like, you're not arresting me. So here's our other problem. She's got 3 kids.
And that's at the point I said, you're gonna lose. So I would imagine he's probably gonna be able to.
There's 3 kids.
Uncle's taking the kids in her car.
Okay.
We'll transport her up there, get her booked, and go from there. Are you guys good? Because there's been a pending noise complaint for the past 6 seconds. I'm not doing that.
Get that coffee on the fly.
They charged the woman with resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, criminal trespassing, aggravated battery on an officer, and obstructing identification. And while she was pretty difficult, at least it wasn't a cover to hide something illegal like our next suspect. On the 9th of June, 2024, the cops were dispatched to a residence after receiving multiple reports that unwanted guests were on the property and refused to leave. As the neighborhood was known for dealing, when the cops approached, they did so cautiously.
What are you guys doing?
Giving me a ride a couple blocks up.
Huh?
Give me a ride with the cat and the donuts.
Didn't look like he was giving you a ride. Sitting here.
Just got in the car.
Yeah, you did?
Yes, he did.
Oh, whose car is this?
My car.
Your car?
Oh, you guys did. What car was before this? This is great.
Well, you got IDs?
Yeah, I got a registration.
You got IDs?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's see it.
I mean, you want to just write my name, my social?
I want your ID.
Oh my God, why are you doing that? Really?
I'm not.
My cat's gonna get loose over ignorance.
I'm just asking you for your ID.
The female suspect became flustered and aggravated over the simplest request, causing the officer to be very suspicious. When they asked the woman, she said she didn't have any warrants or criminal charges, and after rifling through her belongings, she eventually pulled out her ID.
Where were you guys stuffing when we pulled up?
Nothing. Are you f***ing dead serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
You are so full of shit.
No, I'm not.
And I had down somebody and I set up there. I rolled the windows a little bit, so probably.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were stuffing stuff around the sides of the seats and stuff, it looked like. So, being that, do you guys live here at all?
Yeah, that's 100%.
Where's that? What apartment?
The front one, that's in Damien.
So you're on the lease?
No, not on lease.
Oh. Well, the owner of the property doesn't want people here who aren't on the lease. They're supposed to be trespassed.
Okay, well,
because we have a lot of problems with this house. So
3 blocks out.
I have permission to be here. The cops talked to me and name and I'm homeless. He's like,
yeah, well, the property owner doesn't want people here.
The woman claimed she'd just come to the property to pick up a box of donuts and a cat, and she'd only been there for 30 minutes before the cops arrived. It was a strange combination of items, and accordingly, the cops here were still suspicious about their true intentions.
I didn't ask you to get out. You can stay right there.
I'm going to get out, though.
No, I want you to sit right there.
I mean, you're illegally doing that. You know that, right?
No, I'm not illegally doing anything.
Yes,
He's
you
got
are.
him out, and I want to sit you here till he figures out what he's doing with him. It's called safety.
It's called, you have no...
Yes, I do. We have a problem with this property, okay? With use and things like that, okay? Yeah, so we're allowed to do anything we want here. Yeah, we can.
It's illegal.
It's not illegal.
Yes, it is. I promise you that. I know the law.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that back. What was that? Okay, 14 to the desk. Can you check that party locally for me, please?
Check it everywhere. I had DUI whenever I was 18. That's the most criminal charges I've ever had.
Stay right here for me, okay? Where's the weed smell coming from?
As it was a known drug area, the cops were on high alert. Following a strong marijuana smell, they were asked by the officer to step out of the vehicle. When the cops had arrived there, they were struggling to hide something.
All right, man, I'm gonna have you step out, okay? If you could, just leave your purse in there for me.
Nope, not doing that.
Yeah, you're gonna leave your purse in there for me. Okay, well, I'm gonna search it then. Hopefully.
You're not that's
what are you doing? Stop!
You get away from me.
Stop!
We're not doing
No.
this.
Yeah, we are.
We're not doing this.
Yeah, we are. Stop!
Serious? You guys
Why are you? You're being arrested now for obstruction. Yes.
Stop it. Stop. Oh my God, please stop.
Stop.
You need to stop.
Relax.
No, do not cut me. I want to supervise.
Relax.
I know.
Stop.
My rights. I want to supervise.
Relax.
I want to supervise right
now,
Relax.
please.
Stop. You're gonna get tased. Stop. Relax. You're okay.
Struggling was utterly pointless, and furthermore, nobody fights with cops like that unless they're hiding something. Even when the cop threatened to pull his taser out, the woman still refused to let go of her purse.
You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased.
Harassing me!
Nobody's harassing
I
you.
swear to God,
Ma'am.
give me the supervisor. Call the supervisor. You guys are legally do this. It's not gonna hold nothing. You guys can't hold nothing. Can't hold nothing.
Now you're under arrest, okay?
For what?
Obstruction.
For what?
Obstruction.
Get off, please.
Wait till you got a car.
Please get off.
It's called
I
obstruction.
was getting out of the car.
Obstruction and resisting arrest.
I wasn't resisting. I was getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Yes, I was resisting arrest for what? You guys were arresting me for what? There wasn't nothing you could arrest me for.
Now listen, I'm gonna stand you up.
No, get off of me, please. I want the supervisor still.
The woman saying she wasn't resisting and simply stepping out of the vehicle was one way to put it. Another way to say it is that she got out of the car, threw a drink at the officers, and then proceeded to wrestle like a cage fighter who refused to tap out. The body cam footage would show the proof.
All right, let's stand up.
Please get off. No.
I want you to stand
I
up.
want the supervisor.
That's not how this works.
This is how that works.
He's gonna take
This is how that works.
That's not how this
I want him
works.
here. Yes.
He's gonna meet us at
I
headquarters.
know. I asked you that. I want him here.
No.
Yes.
No.
That is not what you guys. That is not the law.
Are you trying to catch more charges?
For what?
Then stand up.
There's not going to be no charges to stand.
I will add some more.
Doing this, you will be sued. Absolutely.
I will add some more
For
charges.
what? You're just making shit up right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Stand up.
You're making shit up. It is my son's birthday. You got
Come
me
on.
f***ed up. I want the supervisor.
Come on, stand up.
I want the supervisor.
Well, he's not going to talk to you while you're laying on the ground, so stand up.
So when you make the call and I'll
Come
stand
on,
up.
let's stand up.
You make the call and I will stand up.
30 needles, everything.
You make
Yeah.
the call and I will stand up.
He's going to be at headquarters when we get there.
You make the call, I'll stand up.
We already did. He's going to be at headquarters when we get there.
He's already waiting on you.
Nope, I want him here.
He's not coming
That
back.
is my right. I want him here.
Right.
The cops told the woman that if she didn't cooperate and stand up, she'd get another charge for obstruction. She could argue all she wanted and play the victim, but one thing was obvious. She was trying to conceal what was hidden in that purse.
I was not fighting.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
It's all on camera, hon.
The good thing it is on camera.
Yeah.
Because you were putting your hands on me and trying to force me.
No, I was just trying to make you leave the purse in so I could check it because I don't know what's in there.
Doing nothing wrong,
Because you
though.
guys were making furtive movements as we pulled up.
You're making that up to say
Come on,
that
stand up.
Your charges stand. That's not the case, though.
Stand up.
That is not the case.
You get up.
You can say anything you want to, but that is a bold-faced lie.
You need to get up.
That is a bold-faced lie.
You need to get up.
That is a bold-faced lie.
He's not doing
Please get the supervisor. Or Gattemeyer 1.
Yeah, because
Well, you're gonna get to see Gattemeyer tomorrow because you're going to jail. Stand up.
Gattemeyer
Stand up.
is my lawyer. Gattemeyer's my lawyer.
Come on.
Please let me see the supervisor. You guys stop. Ow, you're burning my stomach. God damn.
You're hurting yourself.
No, I'm not. You guys should have never put your hands on me. I got out of the car and everything.
What?
While she protested and demanded a supervisor, she was escorted to a cruiser and placed in the back. The only thing left to do was to search the woman's purse, and it didn't take long for the cops to find what they were looking for.
Just right here. Yeah.
Nice. There's your weed smell.
There's my weed smell. I smell it, yeah.
Be careful, there's open needles. Ones with blood all over them, too. What name did she give you?
I got her ID. I want to check that area. She was sitting real good.
I'll go to this field here. What county did they come out?
What's that?
What county did they come out?
That's a tourniquet thing.
Tie off.
Or yeah, tie off.
They charged the woman with resisting arrest, obstruction, and possession of a controlled substance. On June 14th, 2024, an officer spotted a woman speeding, so he tried to initiate a traffic stop. While she did eventually pull over, it wasn't too long till she decided to make things worse for herself.
Hey, roll down your window. Put your car in park. Put your car in park. Because I'm stopping you. Put your car in park. Speeding. Put your car in park. Put your car in park. Put your car in park.
You don't have no jurisdiction over me.
Put your car in park.
You don't have
Put your car in park.
You don't have jurisdiction over me.
925, we're stopped in traffic, not with a car. Put your car in park, stop!
Station to be district. One female subject with child in the car.
Going southbound, continuing.
The level of entitlement here was just astounding. When you're pulled over by police, you don't get to decide whether or not you want to comply based on how you feel about things. If you ignore their commands and drive away, anything could happen, but one thing's for sure, it's gonna get ugly.
Subject advised. We don't have jurisdiction to stop her. It's 1025. What's the apartment number on that address? Ma'am.
You don't have jurisdiction over me. I don't know why you was telling me to stop.
No, I absolutely am telling you to stop. I do have jurisdiction over you. You're within Pinellas County. Okay?
I don't have jurisdiction over you.
Okay, listen.
Sir, I don't have to listen to you.
Absolutely.
I don't know why you say I was speeding,
Yes,
but
I need your driver's license.
I don't have to give you my driver's license.
You absolutely have to identify yourself.
Where's the proof that I was speeding? How was I speeding if you was behind me the whole time with, I guess,
No way.
with the
Are you
lights?
gonna produce your driver's license or not?
For what, though?
When the woman sped off, she immediately drove to her father's place nearby. She was lucky she wasn't immediately arrested the moment she opened her door and stepped out. Fleeing from a traffic stop definitely has consequences. While the cop was busy arguing with her, backup arrived on scene.
Because I'm stopped. Because you're going 51 miles an hour to 35.
What is the probable cause?
That's my probable cause. 51 and a 35.
Where is the proof of that? You was behind me.
I'm not playing this game. Turn around.
Excuse
Turn
me, sir.
around.
You're assaulting me. You're assaulting me. Go get my dad. You're assaulting me. What are
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. You're accosting me. Yo.
Man, put your arm behind your back right now.
Come on. Oh my God, y'all accosting me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't talk to her. Don't say nothing to her. Not a damn thing. Do not talk to that lady. I don't care what she asks you.
1025. Yeah, 11015.
You guys are accosting me. This is a lawsuit.
Okay.
Stop touching my daughter.
Bring her to the car. Bring her to the car.
Wait, hold on, wait. I know you. I know you. I know you. Can you please go? Can you please go make sure my daughter good?
The woman's child was visibly upset, and after speeding away from that traffic stop, she'd be lucky if she didn't get a charge for child endangerment. Next, she was taken to a cruiser, and they tried to search the woman while she resisting and causing a scene.
Get close to the cruiser for me. Right in your stance.
I was at a red light.
I'm gonna let you talk.
I don't want that lady talking to my
Moving.
You ain't got no
Stop.
me. I want all y'all cards.
Stop moving.
Yo, y'all gotta be. Yo, all right, lawsuit.
Okay.
Ma'am, I was at a red light and this guy just came and banged on my dad's window for nothing. I'm like, what the are you doing? He's like, oh, get out the car. I'm like, for what? He's like, oh, well, I didn't even hear what he said. And I'm like, you don't have jurisdiction over me. I didn't do anything. He just tried to get me to, I don't know what the hell happened. Well, then I just kept going because I don't know you. You have guns. I don't know you.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
This is a lawsuit. I just dealt with y'all, bro.
I don't have to tell you that she was absolutely wrong. Any lawsuit she filed would have been baseless. The only person who did anything illegal was this woman when she rolled her window up, drove away from an officer during a traffic stop, and resisted arrest.
Just give us a minute because we're going to search it.
All right.
I swear to God, Dad, this guy, I'm at a red light. This guy right here just came out of nowhere banging on the door telling me to get out.
Okay. Because
he's grandfather taking.
Grandfather. Take custody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta go to that crouch, so I'll be on.
This is a lawsuit. I can't believe y'all doing this to me again. You just came out of nowhere banging on my dad's car, ordering me to get out for nothing. Like, what did I even do? I don't even know you. Like, y'all don't have no jurisdiction over me. I'm not even from here. I'm from a whole different state. Y'all done f***ed up. I hope y'all know that.
The woman somehow seemed to think that because she wasn't from that state, the cop didn't have a right to pull her over. By that logic, literally, you could just travel to another state to commit crimes, and the cops there could do nothing about it.
I never gave him consent to search my stuff. I promise y'all this is a lawsuit. No.
I want to hear
I'm about to tell you exactly what happened.
Okay,
I'm coming from.
Please do, but don't yell.
I'm upset. He came out. I'm driving. I got scared.
Turn around.
I got
Turn around.
scared
Put the
'cause
cuffs
I'm
back
like,
behind you.
what the
Turn back around.
It slid off because my hand was sweaty.
We gotta recuff it. So turn.
Cuff it in the front because
No.
My bone. I can't do my bones that far back. I have a health condition.
What's your health condition?
No.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna do what you're told.
But you don't have no jurisdiction over me. How about that? How about you're gonna do what you're told when I file a lawsuit?
Rotate your body.
Cause y'all accosting me.
You go over there if you want.
Every time I come here, it's something with y'all. This is my second time coming here. Y'all f***ing with me. Like, so he banging on the door and I'm scared at this point. I'm like, why are you banging on the door? He like, get out, get out, get out. I'm like, for what? He's like, oh, get out, get out.
I didn't say get out at all.
Yes, you did. You said.
I said I need your license.
Speak to me. Speak to me.
The officer was right, and he had the body cam footage to prove it. He simply asked her for her driver's license before the woman sped off. Also, if she was really getting in trouble with the cops whenever she traveled to a different state, maybe she's the problem, not the police.
What the hell?
Going to?
I was on my way to my dad's house.
Okay, and dad's house is here?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know that.
I just gotta double check. It's been a minute.
So at that point I'm scared and he don't got no jurisdiction over me. I'm not from here. I come here here and now to visit my dad.
In Georgia?
Yes, I stay in Georgia. Yes.
Okay.
My daughter stays here with my dad while I'm in Georgia and I come back and forth to be a mom. Yes. So he just came out of nowhere. He banged like.
What do you think he pulled you over for? You think you were
I
speeding?
didn't care to know because I didn't do anything.
Okay.
He just now said, oh, you was going 51 in the 35.
Listen, I asked you these questions because I wasn't there.
A 51 in the 35.
Okay. So and then what happened?
Do you know how that looks? That would look like real life speeding. Like, that's speeding.
Yeah, especially in a whatever zone you're in.
With the child in the car. So I'm like, I was not just going 51 in the 35.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him right there. The lady let me over. I signaled for her so I can get over. I got over and I drove.
Is this you and the baby in the car?
Yes, he came out of nowhere banging on the car.
Once again, that's not how things work. It wasn't up to her to decide if she'd done something wrong. All she had to do was comply, and she could defend herself later in court. Despite having no idea how the law works, she was still wondering why she got in trouble every time she entered the state.
Did you hear the siren in the?
No, I'm not thinking that I'm not thinking that he has anything to do with me because I did not do anything. I didn't do anything.
I just want to know from your point of view what happened because, like I said, I wasn't there. It was just him and you and baby.
Y'all have no right to do this. You have no probable cause. You have no proof of anything. I just picked up my daughter. How am I doing a 53 and a 35 or whatever he said? How? With the child in the car? How?
I wasn't.
Do you have a speeding radar gun that you shot up and then?
He does. He is speed.
Does that show that I did that? Because I wasn't the only car driving.
So just so you know, when you get pulled over and you leave, that's fleeing.
What?
What you did today?
I didn't get pulled over though. He came to the stoplight and banged on my dad's car. I didn't know.
He activated his lights and sirens.
He didn't say pull over.
We don't have to say pull over.
He didn't activate
a lawful traffic stop. I'm pretty sure he did, and he could probably prove that to you with body camera and in-car.
Don't pull over.
The cops here were wasting their breath. This woman was simply gaslighting them in some lame attempt to get out of trouble. Everything she said was a contradiction of her actions, but the cops didn't need to worry about it because the body cam footage backed them up, and as a result, they'd give her every charge she deserved.
Exactly. So how do you just go and say that it was me? If it was more than one car driving on the road.
Ticket in court, but you're going to have to get through your suspended driver's license hearing first with the state of Georgia.
What?
Your driver's license is suspended. State of Georgia suspending your driver's license. You shouldn't be behind the wheel of the car.
What does it show that I was going 51 miles? Where is it?
I just showed it to you, ma'am.
You closing the door? Why?
Because I'm not speaking.
This the last time I'll let y'all put y'all hands on me, bro. This the last time.
What you for?
They charged the woman with resisting without violence and felony fleeing and eluding from law enforcement. On the 28th of May, 2024, the cops were dispatched to a restaurant after allegedly an intoxicated customer had made racial and other lewd comments to staff. When the officer arrived, a waitress greeted him and filled him in on the incident.
Yeah, what happened? I didn't.
Okay, so it started with me made a comment about my breast. We kind of like disregarded it, and then he's only excelled since then. He's made several comments about my breasts. They're from the waist. He's threatening to sue because we served him, and I was like, well,
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure he's on his fight. He's not sure anything when we asked him.
Which one is the manager out here?
Yeah, she's the one over there.
The gray shirt.
Yeah, and he told me to grab her too.
To grab.
To talk to her, so you guys could talk to her, because I wasn't the one that got grabbed. So he's the only made comments.
Okay, let me just get your information. Did you already give him your name?
I didn't give him my name. I have my driver's license and everything inside too, if you need it.
The girl?
Yeah.
They call me babe.
So these are his keys.
Oh.
I gave it to a lady.
Awesome. Yeah. You want to grab the other or whoever he grabbed onto?
Aside from the nasty comments toward the waitress, the suspect grabbed another employee and made racially offensive comments to the manager. Whatever his problem was, once the officer confronts him, he's gonna have a lot to explain.
He started calling me like other part, like, here you are, you like finger. He say he called it immigration. He was racist, a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Why? What did? Was he here with anybody?
No, he was alone there.
By himself?
No, he was by himself.
I don't know. I wonder why you started being a jerk about things. You want him trespassed, obviously. Trespassed, at least? Okay.
For whatever reason, he somehow thought it would be a good idea to act like a disgusting pig inside the restaurant. After getting reports on his behavior from the restaurant staff, the officer then spoke to the suspect to get his side of the story. And let's just say that he treated the officer no better than he treated the employees.
How's it going?
How old are you guys?
How old am I? How old are you?
57.
Yeah.
I wouldn't look at LEO for 36 years old. You guys are freaking treating me like an ass here.
Right.
My dad! What the is this?
I think you probably had a lot to do with that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think
No.
so. Yeah.
Guys, fine. Take me over. Arrest me there. Arrest me! Arrest me right now. Now save all you guys in jail in 15 minutes. Come on. Do it.
I will if I want to. Relax.
Do it.
Relax.
Do it. No.
The man was acting really strangely. Whether or not he was under the influence was uncertain at this point. However, what was certain was that if this guy kept daring the cops to arrest him, they'd eventually take him up on it.
Relax.
Please understand. No. My God. What are you doing? Really?
Here, stop.
Stop.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. Guys. Really?
Stop.
Stop.
Yes, you are.
Oh my God. I'm
You're gonna you your pants.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. I would. Yeah, you should be an adult and not do that.
Yes. Oh, you guys.
Yes, you are.
Oh my God, you guys. Hey, there you go.
Calm down.
Yeah, what is this
You
right
got
there?
this.
See this?
You have this. You're all right.
See this?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. They pushed me down the ground. They pushed me down.
No.
Record this, please. Come on, guys.
Listen, I talked to you a little bit ago, and I told you it was going to happen.
Look me okay.
Just be nice.
Like all the other creepy suspects who just cannot follow orders from law enforcement, this guy played the victim, saying the cops overreacted and were out of line. However, everybody here knew that the only person who was out of line was the guy who sexually assaulted employees and was shitting his pants on the side of the road.
Yeah.
All right, stand up.
Stop.
Straight.
What are you doing? Stop. Jeez. Stop before you go. Stop.
That's it.
What are you doing here?
You're going to jail
for
being an idiot. Stupidity out of season.
There's no such thing, buddy.
Sit down.
There's no such thing.
Yes.
There's no such thing.
Well, let me get in the
car first, and then we'll. I'll crack.
Sit back so she can speak.
There's no such thing, buddy.
Sit back.
Let's go to the bathroom, but there's no such
It's
thing.
too late. You already pants.
Yeah, I did.
It's too late.
For pants? That's illegal. Okay.
Come on, scoot back.
Man.
Get in the car. I want to talk to you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, hey.
I'm trying to help you.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Scoot back.
Let me go.
We're not.
Let me go.
No.
Slide back into the vehicle, sir.
Really?
Yes.
All right. What's your name? You're done. You're done.
Yes, you are.
You're done. I just told you what's my name.
Apparently, the woman who came to his aid during the arrest had just met the man in the restaurant minutes earlier. In an effort to defuse things, she tried to call the man an Uber. To put the whole story together, next the officer interviewed the woman he grabbed.
What happened in there with the blue shirt individual?
So he was calling us to come over his table, and I did at first time. And then the second time I did not. I stayed by the other customers, and he approached me, and he like grabbed me here, and then I put his hand up, and then he grabbed my hands.
Okay.
And then I just told him to back up. And then we continued to up, and then he went to the bar and just said that, look at me, I'm calling you. You need to look at me when I call you. And I said, oh, sorry, but we have. And then he just started making comments about my friend's breast. And he called me an ass.
He called me worse just then, so don't feel bad.
So that's what happened. And then I just went back.
So did he grab you anywhere other than your waist and your arm?
No, just here in my arm.
Was there someone, because we had a report to dispatch that a female had a breast grab. Was there anyone that did? Or was it just maybe a
Yeah, it was a man. No, he didn't.
Okay.
Not me. I don't think he did.
No, Elizabeth said he made comments about it, but he didn't touch you.
No, he didn't touch my wrist.
Do you want to press charges for the...
Technically, for touching, it does count as battery.
So that's
it's
what
up to you if you want to pursue charges or not.
No.
Okay.
The man was lucky the employee didn't want to press charges for battery. Either way, though, the cops would be pressing charges on their own. Next, they talked to the manager about whether or not she wanted him trespassed, which of course was a no-brainer.
The car.
Answer's no.
Yeah, she looked at a car.
No.
Why?
As I said so.
Because you're a boss man?
Yes.
You know what? I had a job like you, and it sucked. And I hated it.
You know why?
You know why?
Because we have to deal with drunk people like you.
Really?
Yeah.
I drunk people all the time. Drunk? Not drunk.
Yes.
My God, you're
Yes.
you think that's all you have to do.
You get your pants.
This girl right here.
Oh, no. That's why
My God. Hi, lady.
All right, if it was doggies, not allowed back then. That's
You
all I
guys are so young and so stupid. Guys, get on the scale.
All right.
Guys.
Listen.
Hi, lady.
Okay, we don't want any trouble. Just please don't ever come back to the restaurant, okay?
You can't come back to the restaurant.
Fine. She was there. She was there with her boyfriend. And she came up with her boyfriend and said,
No, that's the manager that you were calling vulgar names to. Exactly. You're too to
things
remember.
off me.
They charged the man with resisting arrest and battery on a law enforcement officer. The guy was definitely drunk, but he wasn't nearly as drunk as this next bunch. On July 24th, 2024, Orlando cops were called to Universal Studios after a crowd there started getting disorderly. According to reports, after getting disorderly and having way too much to drink, a group of young adults was asked to leave.
Boss man, can I show you a picture of my ID? I have my ID with me. I just can't.
Juan Carlos?
There you go. You have it right there.
Yeah, so he's definitely being charged with 22.
What's the problem? I don't understand.
Listen, buddy, the problem is that we've heard multiple times, all right, we have cameras on it saying that you peed where you shouldn't have. You peed outside. You peed like where you weren't supposed to. All right?
Okay.
All right, so what we're doing from there,
No,
is we're getting your information, all right, and we're picking you out. All right, that's what we're doing, plain and simple. All right, and then we also heard, we're not.
We also heard what? We also heard what?
We're working you guys out, okay? We heard that you guys, your group is being disorderly right now. You're the one that peed where you shouldn't have, right?
Can you see the video?
Okay, I'm not showing you anything. You guys aren't. I'm not showing you anything.
Never said that.
We got witnesses. You guys
We never did any. We never did any. If you have video, you can bring up the video and show the video. We'll walk out.
Unfortunately for these people, that's not how it works. Universal Studios is a private business, and if you break their rules, they've got every right to kick you out. Being drunk and disorderly and urinating in public are definitely against the rules.
All right, you guys need to all start walking out towards the exit. You're all trespassing from Universal Studios.
Trespass.
You're all trespassing.
We just bought a ticket.
Back to the property, you'll go to
What are we
jail.
trespassing? I bought the ticket.
Hold on a second.
So what are we trespassing?
It's private property. They want
What are you
guys to
talking
leave.
about? I bought his name under his name. Hold on.
Okay.
Get the here. Hold on. I have his name. Literally, his whole. What are we trespassing? Look.
But what I'm saying is, what's the problem? Did I find you ice on me?
Hey, no.
With us.
Baby, give me your ID. Baby, give me your ID.
Over by Fast and Furious.
Hold on. Hey, look.
Okay, come on, guys.
I have his ID. Hold on. Hey.
Guys, let's go. Let's start walking towards the exit.
What they didn't seem to understand is that they could still be kicked out, even if they did have a ticket right there in their hand. At that point, the officers here had the difficult job of getting this group to leave without a major scene.
Can I please speak to a supervisor?
At the exit, you will speak available trespass.
I don't understand. I pay my tickets. I don't understand what's going on.
If the city wants to meet us at the exit.
Hey, you don't have to yell at us. You don't have to yell at us. You don't have to yell at us. He doesn't have to yell at us.
Start walking. You guys,
He can walk. He can walk on his own way.
listen.
Y'all disrespecting us. I paid money.
Hold on a sec.
Exactly.
Let me talk to him. Baby, let me talk to him.
As Universal Studios is a family destination, the cops and staff here wanted to get this group out as calmly as they could. However, after just a few steps, the suspect stopped and caused a scene. And at this point, things were only getting worse.
All right, so this is what's going to happen. You guys keep walking or you're going to go to jail, okay?
I'm walking.
Okay, just keep
I'm
walking.
walking. I need your ID number. I need your ID number.
If they stop one more time, they're going. If they stop one more time, they're going. Just keep walking.
I need your ID number.
Keep walking.
Damn. I swear to God, one of y'all touched me. Ow. You bald head ass. Pussy dangerous.
What was that again? Yeah, touch me. You better move. You better move because you could go too.
You better move.
The atmosphere was reaching a fever pitch. It was getting increasingly difficult for the officers to control this whole group. With tempers flaring, as quickly as possible, they tried to escort them out the gate, but instead they wanted to fight.
Y'all see what y'all doing?
All right, first one you
Hey,
got.
man, have a good time, but y'all straighten up up our family. Y'all think that's cool?
You're under arrest. Put your hand behind your back. You're under arrest. Put your hands right back.
Unbelievably, the man seemed shocked he was getting arrested. You've got to wonder what he thought was going to happen. There was no way the cops were going to put up with all that screaming. I mean, it is Universal Studios, but it's not the kind of show these families came to see.
I'm a woman, you still I'm a woman. Learn how to treat a woman, you still Hey, I never disrespect a woman. You still What are you talking about, bro? I don't give a stupid. I'm a Hey, no, but let me tell you something. I never disrespected him for him to touch me like that. Hey, I never did that for him to disrespect me.
If the woman wanted respect, she probably shouldn't have acted like a spoiled toddler. Respect has to be earned, and these people showed that they clearly don't deserve it. After a bit of a struggle, the cops managed to get the group in handcuffs and back onto their feet.
Hey, make sure your shit's on. Hey, make sure you. Hey, make sure you're make sure you're on. Hey, make sure you're on. Hey, on. Okay. You stop. You're disrespectful.
We're going to our office.
What's wrong with y'all, bro? Hey, y'all hurting my arm, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Huh? Wait, baby. Wait, let me talk.
You hear me?
Wait, don't just.
You're doing what I want.
Oh, please, don't.
You're listening to me.
Walk.
Why y'all doing this to us? Why y'all doing this to us? Cause I tried your bald head.
Want to go to it? Spit on me again. Spit on me again. Spit on me again.
I never spit on you.
Then look away.
I never spit on you.
Look away.
While they continued screaming and acting like babies, they were escorted to a temporary holding facility within the park grounds. While the officers tried, their dreams of getting them out of the park without causing a commotion would not come true anytime soon.
That hit me again. Now you got felony charges for kicking a law enforcement officer. Do that shit again and I'm gonna put you in a hobble. You understand?
He elbowed me in my face.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
He elbowed me in my face.
Calm down.
He elbowed me in my face. He mad because he don't make no money. Yeah, hit me again. Bald ass. He mad.
I was walking out the gate and y'all took me in for no reason, bro. We were walking out and y'all grabbed us for no reason. We was already walking out. He hit me.
And he stole my ring. Stole my ring. Yeah, I'm suing. I'm a rapper. Alright, they gonna feel it after.
You okay?
No, he ain't okay. He gonna get sued.
Contrary to what he thought, he wasn't scaring anyone. While the group continued making threats, the officers discussed their charges. They were all in trouble, but there was one in particular who stood out, and she was in more hot water than the rest.
You got multiple charges. And you got a felony charge.
I have a felony charge for what?
Correct. For kicking me. That's battery on a law enforcement
I
officer.
kicked you.
Yep.
That was no reason my license. Listen, let me ask you.
Listen, don't get yourself in more trouble.
Wait, let me ask you. Listen.
Don't get yourself in more trouble.
Let me ask you something.
Listen.
Hold on, can I ask you something? I'm not yelling. Okay, when people supposedly we got trespass, whatever. But wouldn't you guys were obligated to tell us before we trespass? We had no idea.
We told you that multiple times. It's all on camera.
Multiple times.
That means more than once.
I just.
So check this out. Now you talk. I'll let you talk.
Listening.
So listen, before you get in more trouble.
No, I'm not gonna.
Look at me. More trouble, right? There you go.
The entire group was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct, resisting an officer with violence, and trespassing after warning. However, the female suspect in black received an additional charge of felony assault on a law enforcement officer. On the 29th of January, 2024, the cops were dispatched to a residence after reports of domestic battery. The officers knew the couple, having been sent to the residence before, but this time, things took a very dark turn.
Hello. What's your first name? Jamie? All right. Jamie, why don't we go inside the house with me? You don't have a coat. You don't have any. No. Okay. All right.
Fuller hair. Look at you. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what happened? Why are we here again now at 9 a.m.?
He put hands on me again. I called the cops. He
you guys are here. Okay. Your nail When you say he polish put is wonderful. when you're saying that he put hands on you again, can you describe how he put his hands on you? He was trying to take my phone away from me when I was trying to call 911, which I'm pretty sure is a felony offense. Okay. And then he was also trying to shove me into a room to contain me. Okay. Without any contact to the outside world. Okay. Are you injured in any way? Do you need me to call an ambulance for you?
This is why I'm huddling behind a tire.
She claimed she wasn't injured because she fled the scene. But how she managed to do that while confined to a bedroom was at this point still a mystery. The cops noticed injuries on her, but they looked more like offensive injuries than defensive ones.
That's correct.
Get all beat up.
Yeah, your
right hand. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you not see the scratches on your hand?
How did that happen?
How did that happen? Yeah, it's called being a person. Excuse me? It's called being a person. Crafting.
Oh, crafting?
Those are looks like it's fresh wounds.
Woodworking.
Yeah. Okay, so you were woodworking this morning?
Well, today's a different day.
Okay. Those look like you have fresh scratches.
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be combative at all.
You're not making any sense. Those look like fresh blood, fresh wounds from this morning.
So we were inquiring as to how you got them.
No, today is not Sunday.
Today's not Monday. Sunday. My bad. Monday. So Sunday morning, I was working on a vanity for my daughter.
Okay.
Okay, and that's how you got those marks? Yes. Okay.
They noticed other marks on the woman's arms, but she said it was just eczema. However, when they saw a bigger bruise on her arm, she then claimed it was from nothing nefarious.
That's from him. That's from him shoving me into the door. Okay. I probably have a same bruise right here, but I'm not gonna. I'd rather have you not do that out here. Can we go inside and take a look at that? No. Okay. Would you allow us to take any pictures? Okay. Would you allow us to take any pictures? No. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go talk to him. You want to know what? You can. I've already been arrested. Okay. Full bend over, spread your cheeks type of shit, and nothing came forward from it. So you know what? If that's what's gonna come from it, please leave the property.
Even if she didn't want the officer to check on her, they'd still want to look at her bruises, as it would strengthen her claim that her partner abused her. They also wanted to speak to her partner, and even though Jamie had called them, she didn't want them talking to him.
Do not touch me! Do not put your hands on me! I am not under arrest! Do not put your hands on me! You have no reason to enter the property! Do not put your hands on me!
You're calling the police for help, anyway.
Do not put your hands on me!
I just didn't want you to
because she grabs me!
I grabbed the holy because I didn't want you to
let go of the door! Back away! Off the property!
We're not leaving right now. We need to talk to him.
Video.
What's his name?
That's fine. We all have video on. All three of us have video on.
Officer Porzeski, Officer Pinto, and Officer Shabog, I am asking you to all step off of my residency.
The scene didn't make any sense. It's like this woman called the cops, hoping they'd side with her automatically without doing a proper investigation. Shortly after, she tried to go back in the house, but was having a hard time getting inside.
You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm gonna hurt myself?
Yeah, you keep hitting the door. Why are you hitting and smacking the door if you live here?
See what I can do. Do not!
Stay there!
Ma'am!
Stay there!
Do not touch me! You are physically abusing me!
I'm not abusing you.
You
I'm trying
touched
to
me!
keep you
You touched me!
100%.
Do not physically come near me or abuse me! Do not come near me or physically abuse me!
There's another J5 and 3 in the house.
Baby!
It was beginning to be clear that if she was left to her own devices, she'd end up hurting herself. Not to mention, as far as her partner went, they were starting to fear for his safety because she was running around, acting hostile, and trying to break down the door.
Do you normally drink this much?
I don't drink at all.
I can smell. You already told my other officer you did, and I can smell it from here.
I did not see anything.
Yes, you did. You said you drank.
Okay, that was at 3 a.m.
What
time is it now, ma'am?
I can smell you
What
from here.
time is it now?
You tell me you have your phone.
Ma'am,
You have your phone, you can tell me.
What time is it?
I can smell the alcohol from here. That's what I'm asking you. Do you need to
That
be
is
seen by an
hearsay.
ambulance?
That is hearsay.
No, ma'am,
By you.
it's not hearsay. I can smell
Baby!
it. Do you need to be seen by an ambulance?
Let's give her a chance to cooperate before we go ahead.
I am not cooperating. I want all of you off the property, and I'm telling her that. Okay, please. No, baby,
Hands behind your back.
babe,
Hand behind your back.
babe.
Put your hand behind your back.
Do not
Put your hand behind your back.
resist.
I didn't do
Put your hands
anything.
behind your back.
He hit me.
Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do
Put your hands behind
anything.
your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I called for protection. I didn't do anything. I love you, please. Ow!
The woman continued resisting, holding her arms close to her body and resisting their attempts to handcuff her. They warned the woman that if she didn't stop resisting, things were gonna get ugly. However, she refused to cooperate, and the cops had no choice but to use more force.
Stop resisting. You are under arrest. Oh, oh, you just broke my shoulder. Oh. What are the charges against
Domestic battery.
Are you serious?
CCAP on
I didn't touch her. Baby!
They tried to convince the woman to stand up, but she stayed on the ground, screaming and crying she'd done nothing wrong. As a result, multiple cops intervened, lifting Jamie onto her feet and escorting her to a cruiser.
I'm gonna roll you on your butt, help you get up, okay?
Stop manhandling me!
Put your hand up. Come on. Let's go. We're gonna walk.
Oh, stop! How dare you! How dare you!
Stand up like a normal. Sit up like a human being.
You're abusing me!
Sit up like a human being instead of an animal.
Abusing me! Can I turn around? Put
your butt in.
Stop and touch you guys.
Sit.
Please, please, for a
Sit.
second.
Sit. Go on. Slide in. Slide in.
I will.
Okay.
Is there any way that I can be dismissed right now?
No.
Even with charges?
No.
That I can.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can I at least have a hoodie?
Yeah, he's getting it for you.
The jail cell's gonna be really cold.
They charged the woman with resisting arrest and domestic battery. If you ever have a brush with law enforcement, whatever you do, don't test the officer's patience. While they might briefly put up with you, if you push it too far, there's a pretty good chance the cops will come out. And if that happens, don't be surprised if you become a case of instant karma caught on Bodycam.